All right, welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to start a new series I've been wanting to work on, and it's going to be a challenge set. So set for set, we're going to be going back probably just as far as Sword and Shield, and now Scarlet, and to compare it to Scarlet and Violet. So in lieu of the new announcement of Pokemon Champions, I thought it'd be a good idea. I was like, why not we just start comparing the last two generations that have been around, and the ones I've been most involved in lately, and mostly probably you guys too. So love to kind of see what you guys think about what set for set how we're gonna do, right? So we're gonna start off with base set Sword and Shield, and also base set Scarlet and Violet. So I did have some Sword and Shield packs laying around, so I do have these. These are all from various tins, and as you can see here, I have a build and battle stadium of Scarlet and Violet that we are going to open up, take the packs out, and then go for comparisons. But before I do that, I'm going to also go back to another pickup for over the last couple of weeks. So I am still working on my Sword and Shield era booster box set. So I did pick up Battle Styles. Now, this got a lot of hate. People were still saying, even though it's still available on MSRP, it's not worth buying. I beg to differ. In the long run, this is going to end up going up in price. I mean, you look at one of the worst sets in, Sun and Moon era, in Crimson Invasion, and it's probably, what, $400 box. So even then, it's still, it's going to go up no matter what. So you can't really go wrong. I didn't buy a lot of boxes, only bought a couple, just for the sealed collection, and maybe one later down the line, just kind of sell it just to see what happens. $140, 4-year-old set. I'm good with it, no big deal. Again, and I'm a completionist. If I'm going to get the big boxes from Sword and Shield, I want to kind of get them all. So this leaves me down to, I think, 5 now. I need Sword and Shield base, Rebel Clash, Darkness Ablaze, Vivid Voltage, and also what is the last one? Silver Tempest. Still need Silver Tempest. Vivid Voltage, I had a chance to buy it for like $120 about a month ago, but then once it, obviously like everything else happened, it just kind of went discontinued and sold out on Pokemon Center, and that was that. But that's what I get for sleeping on it. No big deal. I mean, it hasn't gone up too much, but I'll end up snagging that later. But let me get this cracked open real quick, and then let's get some comparisons going. I want to see what this measures up as and what you guys think as well. So now we're back. I am gonna have one extra one of Scarlet and Violet just because there's 11 that comes in those boxes. So we're probably gonna do 2 on the Scarlet and Violet, then 1 Sword and Shield, and go 1 for 1 after that. All right. So let's get going. Let's kind of compare and see how things are. So going back to the start of the Scarlet and Violet era, I mean, what did everybody think going in originally? I mean, I know some people now will say that, oh, they've been fans from the start. They were collecting every single set. Everything was very good from the beginning of the era. But as you can kind of see, a lot of the illustration rares were very, very cheap to start this era. I mean, I remember buying a lot of my singles for my Gen 1 to full art collection. I mean, I bought a lot of these for under $10 for the better part of this whole year. Well, sorry, last year. And it all paid off pretty well, actually. Didn't expect it to kind of shoot up the way it did. But as you all know, I mean, the Drowsy obviously went up. The Slowpoke has gone up too as well. I think the Gardevoir as well from Scarlet and Violet base, has gone up as well. So like a lot of those illustration rares and SIRs have definitely climbed up a lot in price. So what do you guys think? I mean, were y'all part of that too? That crowd that just kind of looked down upon it at the start, even though we had Wobbuffet first hit. All right, good deal. Out of Sword and Shield. Okay. Yeah, I'm interested to know what the sentiment was from you guys, and what y'all thought about it early on. I mean, did y'all try to complete most of the sets as they came out? Did y'all kind of wait around and say, it's not that popular set. Nothing, the hits weren't all that great. I'm just gonna sit it out. I'm curious of what most of the people think, and I want an honest opinion. I don't BS. Don't BS. You know, if you slept on it and you didn't like it at the time, just own it. Ooh, okay. All right, we have an illustration right here already. All right. Oh, here, let's get that code card. There we go. All right. 2 hits now. 2 hits. Squavette. Let me know if I'm pronouncing that wrong. But we're looking good already. All right. So now we're back to Sword and Shield. So let me know what you guys think. I really want to know the honest opinion of how y'all thought the beginning of Scarlet and Violet was, because the sentiment was it was just people didn't like it. They didn't think it was off to a good start. You know, we had this come out. We had Obsidian Flames, Paldea Evolved that came out as well, that people weren't really clamoring over. I mean, obviously the Magikarp was the main chase at the time. And you know, look where that's gone now. I remember I didn't buy that Magikarp because it was like $60. I think in March, and I was like, it's too much. I mean, all the illustration rares I'm buying are under $10. You know, I'm not going to spend $60. I'll just wait it out. And well, never pulled the trigger, and now I'm kind of paid for it. Man, that's such a cool hound, dude. And right on. All right, it kind of sucks now because now that goes for, hundreds at this point, and now I'm definitely not gonna get it, which sucks. It'd look really good in that binder, but it is what it is now. So let me know what you guys think. I'm really curious, because we're gonna be going down the line on both of these sets, and just kind of going set for set and kind of comparing whatever. Oh, dude, what? We actually hit. Oh, it's not the rainbow rare, but we still hit the Snorlax VMAX. All right. I was not expecting to hit one of the main chases. All right. I don't know comparison as far as price wise, how the Snorlax does, how the regular one does to the rainbow. But I know obviously this is going to be the big chase. Who would have thought? That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, here, let me get the code card here. There's that for any of y'all. I did not expect that. These were from random tins that I've just had laying around and just been in my sealed collection for a little while, and never really thought about opening them, but I'm glad I waited. This is great. I almost kind of keep them separated. Well, here, it'd probably be better if I did it this way. Let me move these across. All right. So I'm not doing too bad. I like it so far. So far, the Sword and Shield's in the lead. Obviously, there's more hits in Scarlet and Violet. Well, bigger chases, so I'll say. So maybe we'll have some other chance. Maybe Scarlet and Violet will be able to catch up, but we'll see. All right. Yeah, and obviously, hindsight's 2020, right? At this point, we're the back end of Scarlet and Violet, and things are we're starting to make a turn. We're turning into the new generation coming up. ZA was announced, and so we already know now we're getting a Mega Evolution mini series. So we're going to be getting a few sets there. I think what I've heard is about maybe 4 sets total. So that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, when you look back at it, the Sword and Shield base, obviously it's a base set. You can't really compare too much with that. I mean, it's a base set, so they were just getting things started there. But with Rebel Trash, I mean, people didn't like it, right? Darkness Ablaze, people, obviously there's a Charizard, so it's a Charizard set. People really like it. But, I mean, you go from the Scarlet and Violet base, which had tons of really good illustration rares. I mean, the illustration rares are going to be the dominating topic on this whole era. So we had a lot of great cards from that set. And then when you move on to Paldea Evolved, again, just other bangers, just so many of them. And yet it got so much Obsidian Flames, same thing too. Me being one of them. All right, Iron Treads, okay, EX. me being one of them. I didn't really. That's when the artwork got a little bit too sparkly and over the top for me. So I mean, I didn't really care for those cards. I mean, that Charizard, it just wasn't for me. I mean, I bought. I recently ordered a booster box for that. A little bit below market, so I got a good deal on it compared to what it is now. But I didn't go for it, and I didn't really, for Paradox and Temporal, I didn't really like the futuristic Pokemon. I didn't like what they did to the legendary dogs, honestly. I mean, I thought it was just kind of like, it's okay. I get what you're doing, you're changing it up, but I was never a huge fan of what they were doing with it. So, I mean, I just bought sealed of that and called it a day. But, yeah, I mean, I'm just curious what y'all's thought process was. I mean, if you did like it, how much did you rip? Were you able to get a lot of the hits? I don't really know what the pull rates were at that time. For those earlier sets, I know Paldea Evolved getting the Magikarp was very hard, but overall I did hear like pull rates were easier, but the Magikarp was just like, yeah, good luck. I know with my brother, he hit the Raichu, I think almost every time we ripped Paldea Evolved. I think he had like 4 of them total, and I think I didn't pull any of them. I didn't pull not one. I bought that one a long time ago. Oh man, another non-holo rare. All right, well, I mean, we started off strong. I mean, I'm not complaining. That Snorlax that's a dope Snorlax. If I didn't already have a near complete if I didn't already have the promo from the 151 ETB, or even like the Trainer Galler one, that one would definitely be in the binder instead. But either way, but yeah, I mean, I was really glad to be able to buy all those singles that long ago, and also just be Team Star Grunt. All right, full art trainer are heating up a little bit. I like it. There we go. Right there. I'm happy to be that I was able to buy and complete the binder as much as I did. Obviously, I could have gotten more, but it is what it is. Eventually, maybe I'll go to a card show and buy that Magikarp. I really do want it, but I'd rather have it raw to put in the binder. I really don't. I don't care for slabbed too much. I mean, there are a couple things I may want to get, slabbed. I do have some of the Pokemon Center ETB promos that I want to get graded. I think my Magneton looks pretty good. So does my Eevee. So I might want to get a couple of those graded, but only if I really know they're going to get 10s. Because, I mean, if you get a 9, you're really just dealing with the raw grade and raw price. So not much I really care for. But anyways, we're doing pretty good. I like this. And if you watched my last video, we did open up a couple of PokeRev version 6.0 mystery packs. If you haven't checked it out already, please do. We did hit a pretty good pack. One of the mystery packs was pretty good, and it was exciting to be able to open. Definitely go check that out too if you haven't seen it already. But if you haven't yet, please like and subscribe. It really goes a long way for the channel. Helps with the algorithm, obviously. But I'm going to do this regardless because I opened some of this stuff already to begin with. But I really I don't know. I like sharing the experience with other people, Like, not everybody's into the hobby as much as I am. So definitely want to kind of get there and get to know you guys a little bit better. So let me know. Let me know what's up. Down to 1 Sword and Shield. So I think I have to double up on here, and I think I just kind of gave that one away, but let's go through it anyway. White code cards. I hate the spoilers. I really don't like that. I wish there was a way they can just make them all this, like, not put the color in there and just make it just not give it away, Probably doesn't help that I'm opening it this way either. Alright, well, let's go ahead and go through it. Palmy, Wiglet, Fortress. What else? Another Wiglet, Houndoom, and another Miraidon. There we go. I do want to get those promos. The Miraidon and Koraidon promos. I think these look pretty sick. Alright. Last one. We definitely hit today. We definitely hit. I think unless something really takes a turn in Scarlet and Violet, we hit, one of the big chases right now. That Gardevoir. Even just like Slowpoke or Drowsy. If we hit that on this one, you know, then the tables will turn. Scarlet and Violet Base is favorite, but try not to give it away this time. All right, let's go through it. Let's see what we got. Waltrel, Tatsuguri, Jacques. Oh, we got something. We got something. So close. Ooh, a double banger too. All right. Well, here's that last code card. Well, I mean, we came close. We came close. That pretty much was manifested. Yep. We came close. Another illustration rare, the Kirlia. So, EX, Full Art Trainer, illustration rare, and then the Kirlia illustration rare. Man, what a beautiful pattern too. That's so neat. I love all these cards. I love all of them. Then obviously we have the Wobbuffet and the Snorlax Full Art VMAX. So definitely neck and neck. I just going off of the pulls themselves. I'm gonna go with Scarlet and Violet Base. Plus these three right here, the Full Art Trainers I love, and I just love the look of these illustration rares. I have such a good time opening any like early Scarlet and Violet sets, just because the illustration rares they do it for me. But that's not to say that was a great hit on Sword and Shield. Was not expecting that. So again, you guys, please like and subscribe. I definitely want to do more of these videos, and then do a lot more like market analysis stuff, as much as I hate to say it. But I do want to kind of like keep people updated, on certain trends and news and stuff like that. I know there's other people that do it as well. And, like I said, I want to do a little bit of everything. So leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think as far as pulls and comparison. You go with Scarlet and Violet, or would you rather go with Sword and Shield on this one? Let me know what you guys think. And other than that, I'll see you guys next time.